Yeah, about...
You know the Ben 10 character, right? He's the one that takes over technologies, like different types.
Yeah,
of technology.
the alien.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name is.
Yeah, but like you know how his neck looks, like he doesn't have a neck; it kind of just forms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's Humberto Ramos. That's like,
yeah.
That's the first. Okay, that's back when Humberto Ramos was starting on art.
I like how you recognize that it was Ramos.
What a great segue to. Okay, hello, welcome to Talking the Issues. This is Talking the Issues. I said we were not gonna do any more stories with issues for the rest of the year. This is not for the rest of the year. This is
Talking the Issues.
Talking the Issues. I'm Lalo.
I'm Jeremy.
Close the door.
Son of a mother. Ready? Slam!
We don't have a... That's good enough. We don't have a...
All of these posters somehow fall.
The new Dr. Octopus is the most possible to fall off.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about a topic that burns my heart all the time.
Just like every Talking with Issues.
What was the first Talking the Issues? That was a Spider-Man.
That was the Spider-Man one, and I'm almost 100% sure you said burns in my heart.
Yeah, you know what? I am a very passionate, I love talking about comic books, you know this.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about bad comic book art. I am an artist, kind of. I draw a lot. I'm an artist. Self-wrote and art my own books. I've been studying for over a few years, anatomy, human anatomy. You know this.
I'm sure you have, bud.
Shut up. You know this. I have my book.
It's for research.
Do you know what? He's implying that look at porn.
I think they know.
Yeah. So today we're talking about that art, that comic book art that is not so great, that is not as good as it should be, or that have us wondering what the heck was going in the artist's mind or the editor's mind.
You know the scene in Dumbo with all the bubbles? Like Dumbo gets drunk?
Yeah.
You want to know how they thought of that scene?
How?
They were all high as hell. They've admitted it. They were high off their minds. Sometimes when you look at this bad art, you wonder if it's the same thing, or like, how can we really screw with the reader's minds?
So for our first art, and for our first piece that we have, this beautiful art piece, we have this.
Good old Superman.
We got good old
future suit, I want to say.
I have no idea, but
I believe that is the future
but
suit.
looking at this, you guys are looking at it as we are talking about.
It looks though, because they made his chest and his arms so incredibly huge.
They were playing with
You
perspective.
can tell that is his feet right there, but it looks like he's just melting away.
I can
It's the worst perspective. It's like when you take a
they were
selfie.
trying to
like
play
this.
perspectives a lot, and they screwed up massively.
It's like when you take a selfie like
Mhm.
this. Okay.
His neck.
So
Also, I want to talk about his neck, cause
yeah,
that just looks awful.
he doesn't have a neck.
And his arms are like super
Thick.
wide. You guys are looking at it on the screen right now.
His
This is so
arms are
funny.
thick, and it would look better if they were longer, but they're so short and so thick. It's like wrong.
You can also tell it was by accident
Mhm.
because the other panels right next to it
Look really good.
look really good. It looks some really freaking good art.
Yeah, but like, speaking of thick heroes, I have.
Oh yeah, Rob Liefeld himself.
Captain
How can you not?
America with his, like, you can't really call, like, I don't even know how to explain.
So, okay, hold on. I've heard many
So
interviews about this piece of work, and when you work for a big company like Marvel Comics, you're
Also-
in a rush. You have to work everything. You have to work. They have you at a clock. So, I think if you were to move the head a little lower.
Move his head lower, move his chest back a little bit. Like, I mean, flatten his chest a bit more.
Also, notice how Captain America doesn't have that big of a crotch.
Right? Like, you see this huge chest, you're like, oh.
He has steroids.
Also, if you look at his nose, Like, it's blacked out for,
It's
shading
shadowing.
effects, but with how flat his face looks and how far apart his eyes are, it looks like a square.
We're gonna transcend into the next one.
We have Veiny Boy Captain America. A lot of these are against Captain America, apparently. This is Veiny Boy Captain America, and I have, instead of Veiny Boy Captain America, if it'll load. It's not gonna load, really? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it, but it's Captain America with all of his tendons being shown.
When you work on Captain
single
America,
one being shown. Yeah, no, it is so bad.
Okay, so going away from Rob Liefeld, if it's even possible, we have this panel from Dark Knight Returns.
Wait.
From Dark Knight Strikes Again,
you're
actually.
looking at that one. Okay, I thought you were looking at the Superman one.
From Dark Knight Strikes Again, of Plastic Man.
Yes, Plastic
Man,
on
Superman,
acid being colored in with what appears
Carol.
to be like the widest setting, like wide setting of a pen on a tablet, just scribbled with the marker setting, which is terrible.
This was drawn by Frank Miller, who wrote Dark Knight Returns. Yeah. But
then you got Superman right there. Like, the Superman one, I don't mind too much. I think his hair is a little bit much.
Scruffy.
A little too scruffy. Catwoman needs to die.
That Catwoman.
I hate
this
it.
This
That's
is
a mouse woman. There's no reason why you should give Catwoman whiskers. We get it. She's dressed up as a cat. Same thing with Batman, though. For some reason, Batman has whiskers.
No, it's just.
I know it is, but it looks like whiskers, and it makes him look more like a Catwoman than Catwoman does. Then moving on, though, you get to Superman.
With the thickest.
I don't even.
The thickest neck possible.
Well, that's not even what I'm paying attention. He has no lips.
Yes, he has no lips.
Like, just looks like this poor kid who just doesn't get anything.
And whatever is
Lois, no.
whatever is going on with Lois Lane, it can't be good.
No, it can't. Lois, no.
So, yeah.
And then you have
Moving
Long
on.
Boy. Hold on, you got a Long Boy Superman right here.
That's John Romita Sr. Superman. John Romita Jr. Superman.
It's a cool Superman suit. It's just, once again, he has no crotch. But like I get what they're going for. He's just, because of what they're going for, super long.
Mm-hmm. So, moving away from Superman, we're gonna go to this Batman. That's, for some reason, one of his legs are missing. You're looking at it right now in the screen.
Wait. No, I guarantee you. Oh, no, because then you would see his foot coming out, huh?
And his leg
He's got a big knee.
His thighs are as big as, no. They're
He looks like a blob.
twice as thick as his head.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
that's
mine
interesting.
are too, though.
No. Mine are twice as thick as yours.
And sticking with Batman, though, you've got the Injustice.
This panel from Injustice, which, to be fair, is not the artist's fault. It's the inker's fault.
Yeah.
And the colorist's fault.
But it just...
Because I can show you right
again,
now.
He has no lips except for a little bit of upper lip.
No, that's not the artist's fault.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying this coloring, this terrible coloring and everything makes him look like...
And he's not supposed to look like that. He's supposed to...
Yeah, it makes him look like he has a Snapchat filter, though. Like, absolutely looks like that.
That's John Romita Jr.
Superman.
So, we're gonna go on to one of the worst comic book artists. I will jump into that because I stay with that. I will jump into that later. Yeah. That's Rob Liefeld too. We're gonna go to Greg Land. To the mini... Greg Land is an artist... Greg Land is an artist who's the laziest on Marvel Comics. the latest artist that they have in Marvel Comics.
The many faces.
He does something called swiping, which is basically you take an image, not as a reference, but completely copying the image over and over.
Kind of like when you crop one part of a photo and then paste it on a different part of a photo.
So I have this picture right here. This is called The Many Faces of Ben Grimm.
Yes, they're all
the
same exact angle and
same
everything.
exact angle, the same exact.
Now you can tell some of them were used for reference, like this one, the ones where it's like a different angle, just same facial expression. You can tell because, like, you know, obviously he didn't draw these all in 3D, but it's still terrible.
So, do you have the previous picture?
Bedrock?
Yeah. So this is Batrock, a creation by Rob Liefeld back in the Image days when he stopped working at Marvel, I think. Okay, so hold on.
No,
I'm
okay with that.
Let me
There's
break
a lot
this
of
down.
Aliens like that.
Who are just rounded, a round jaw with nothing on it. It has no neck.
There's a lot of them like that.
All right.
And
So-
it's literally called Bad Rock. Like, this dude is made to look like a rock.
Okay. Next part.
We can talk about how she has no back.
She has no back.
Or she has the world's, like...
She is the world.
She's this kind of skinny. Like, oof. Just really bad. Bad. You can, but, I mean, I've got one for you.
Oh, gosh.
Good old Batman Wolverine.
So...
It is so creepy. His claws are spread out, like, really far. And then he has a weird bat behind him. It's just so weird.
Let's jump on to... Talking about Wolverine, I want to talk about this.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Wolverine's arms just look awful.
He doesn't have elbows.
He doesn't have elbows. He doesn't have...
elbows.
The shoulders are terrible.
Mm-hmm.
And the arm length is so much worse.
Well, it's literally the length of his, like, shoulder to his elbow.
Yeah.
Like, it is not good.
This Captain America. Just be like, yo, bro, you sure?
You sure about that? Wait, hold on. Here we go. This is a what if comic, so it makes up for a little bit just because of the premise of it. But it's what if Wolverine was a man no more. And this dude's
The
on a
hair.
bad hair day. He doesn't have a chin. Like, he does not have a chin. It is scary.
So, jumping on from that, we're going to Spider-Man. This Spider-Man piece.
Okay, but before Spider-Man, I'm really sorry, but
Oh, that one?
before Spider-Man.
Yeah, before
You've
Spider-Man.
got a good Clark Kent face right here.
It's creepy as heck. This is... What do you mean, Lois? That's terrifying.
No, what do you mean?
He looks like he's about to, like, murder... Like the Brightburn kid.
Ooh, yeah, jeez.
So, okay, back to Spider-Man. Going to Spider-Man. This picture... You normally don't find many
Oh, he
bad
has
drawings
ears.
of Spider-Man.
He has ears.
Oh! Oh, I've never seen that one
Oh,
before.
I didn't even
Oh.
realize, but he has ears.
He has ears under the mask.
Normally you don't see... Oh, here we go.
Hello?
That's Supergirl.
Terrifying.
That's chubby Supergirl.
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean terrifying as in...
Like, oh.
Oh, do you want to see some more Greg Land?
Yeah, no, we can go to Humberto Ramos, though.
Do you want to see Greg Land a little more? This is what I mean with
Oh,
swiping.
I saw that
This is
one.
what I mean with swiping. This is what he does. That's what he does with art.
He had a pre-existing version of that.
It's the meme. It's the old grandpa meme.
Is it really?
The heartache meme.
He took the heartache meme and put it
Yeah.
in a comic book? God, I hate him. I hate him so... I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the old man. This one.
Yeah. he literally. That's why the face looks so weird. He.
In his defense, he's supposed to be the extremist.
Mm-hmm.
The extremist armor, so doesn't look that. Follow us. Next episode of Talking the Issues is gonna come out next week, hopefully. Yeah. No, hopefully with if editing's right, this should come out the end of this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, follow us in our next episode of Talking the Issues, where we are gonna talk about good comic book art. So we're gonna gather up some pictures, some images, some panels from comic books, and we're gonna talk about them. Hopefully, I can use some of my collection, because I love all the books that I have over here. So thanks to joining us for Talking the Issues. We'll see you later.
Hasta luego.